stream. Everyone, get involved. Get involved if you're watching it after in the comment section below. The Reds, as you can see from the title, went into the last 8 of the Champions League, and I am absolutely buzzing like every single one of yous. It was a bit of a mad game, wasn't it? It was a game that was already won. It was already won in Porto. The job was dead and buried, but it was important that Liverpool done the job professionally, and we took this into obviously the next game, which was tonight, and very much delivered. We were allowed to rest players like Mohamed Salah on the bench as well, and Virgil van Dijk was left to obviously be rested. But everyone, get involved in the comment section below, and after the match, if you're not watching this live, get involved in the comment section below in who your man of the matches were and who stood out for you in a very. It was a very strange game, won it tonight, but Liverpool done a very professional performance from start to finish. It wasn't the most beautiful games of football to watch, but as I've just said, the game was already won. But it was important that Liverpool come into this game level-headed and with the confidence in which to show to the rest of Europe, and that we're not going to struggle and we're not going to be pushed around. And Porto, they brought 3,000 fans over all the way from Portugal and the pictures in which the amazing support as it has been through the whole of this competition. It was very key that Liverpool and the lads done the job, and they very much did do that tonight. But everyone, Casillas for man of the match for me. That's from Jams. Nice one, lad. He done some superb saves, Casillas, wasn't he? He was very much worked, especially in that second half. Danny Ings come on in the second half. Would have loved to have seen him put that chance away. Obviously, late in the second half, when he was a quality ball in from Adam Lallana, I think it was. What is everyone? And Danny Ings nearly scored. But yeah, for me, standout players I'll touch on. For me, I've got to talk about Milner once again. It seems like tonight, like it has been over the last couple of weeks, he's been absolutely all over the pitch in terms of his positional play and his tracking back. And I won't be surprised if he plays against Manchester United. Everyone, would you have? Who would be your midfield for Manchester United? But I felt that midfield was very, very solid tonight. You could see it in their performance. I refuse to believe that it is a scoreless in a European night at Anfield, but it was acceptable. Jams, very much so, mate. It was a comfortable one, wasn't it, mate? Apologies, everyone. But yeah, Jams, who stood out for you, mate? Who stood out on it was a very quiet evening, but who impressed you tonight in terms of their display? For me, as I just mentioned, James Milner, once again, he very much ran the park. Jordan Henderson very much was looking, and he was looking for those quick, incisive through balls. He never stopped once tonight looking for that back pass. He never actually, 90% and 99% of his passes were very much forward-thinking passes in terms of his ability. But Paul has commented, easy game, their fans, unbelievable. I agree, Jack. Milner, so professional. Paul, absolutely spot on there about you're talking, it's not easy. It's not cheap. Travelling away in Europe to watch your team, and you're seeing them in around Liverpool today. All the Porto fans very much respected the city. They behaved immensely. It was amazing to see them all through Liverpool town centre singing their hearts out. But yeah, Milner too. Jams has put his man in the match. Everyone, yous get involved as well, boys. Karius once again. I love the way in which he commanded his area tonight. I felt when the ball was getting played in and behind over Porto, especially in that first half, Porto didn't really come at Liverpool, but the times in which Liverpool seemed to be getting attacked, it was always long balls over the top or threaded through balls across the floor. But Karius, like his predecessor, his German counterpart, YNWA tonight, he was very, very quick off his line tonight. Karius, I really loved that about him. He very much he could have easily stayed on his line, but that's the confidence in which the Germans playing with over the last couple of weeks. But obviously Real Madrid have got through to the knockout stages as well. So Liverpool and Real Madrid, who are into the last 8 with us. But who do you all want to play? I'd happily take anyone, given in our day on our European nights. But who for you personally felt? Who do you want in the next round? I'll leave that with you. Leave that in the comment section below. If you're watching this after it's been live streamed, because if you didn't watch me live stream of the match, I think it might be Juventus if they get through against Tottenham, or it's either going to be Juventus or Real Madrid for me personally. But I'd love nothing better than getting Barcelona and us beating Barcelona with little Phil in the stands, and we progress into the last 4. That'd be absolutely boss. That'd be amazing. That one there, everyone. Karius played good even without Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, Barca, Jams has said, I want a good old Liverpool versus Chelsea. Oh, Muzzy. Well, we've probably all grew up, especially my age and probably you, mate, and a lot of us, Liverpool, Chelsea, the old classic English European Cup cup tie in Europe. I'd love that, because I'd say I'd love it, but I'd fancy us against any team. But I'd rather not play an English team, if you get me, mate, because not many teams are used to setting up against Liverpool. But Spurs, Chelsea, United and City, they're used to playing us in terms of our attack and display. I'd rather want a team outside of the Premier League that is not known. Like, because Porto, that first leg, they had not been beaten at home all season, and Liverpool rock up in their yards and absolutely destroyed them in that first leg. Liverpool, yet again tonight, we done a professional performance, but I'd love nothing better. But Juventus haven't been playing too well in Italy, but tonight, you've got to say, Liverpool, calm and composed, quickly go through the team. Gomez down that right-hand side, really, he was very much, he whipped in some quality balls in down that right-hand side. That's where more or less our attacks come from in that first half. I think it was the ball into Mane, obviously with his first chance. Mane really should have at least got a goal tonight, but he hit the woodwork in that first half. And obviously with that first chance he got just before he hit that post in the first half, Gomez kept on getting down that right hand side. He had the freedom of basically Anfield in that first half to run down there. The left back Moreno, very solid display from the Spaniard, getting brought in. Obviously Jürgen bringing him in, giving Robbo a little rest. So it was great to see the young Spaniard in. He didn't do anything really out of character. He done his job. Really, that's all you can ask from the Spaniards. Lovren with an absolutely fantastic, world-class block in that second half. If you've watched the match, I forgot whoever Porto played it was, but I thought at first Karius saved it, but from the replays you're like, no way he's got that. But Lovren comes sliding in, and for me, Lovren and Matip, there was a couple of times Matip slightly passed the ball back to Karius with a bit of too much speed. But for me, both of them in the centre-back areas, let me know, everyone, played very well. The defence played superb. But I'll move on to the midfield and the attackers in a short second, everyone, in terms of their player ratings. But for me, and I bet like a lot of yous, we were so surprised in the way in which Porto approached this game. Everyone would have expected Porto to come out, but that wasn't the case. It was very much Porto, you could see in the first half, set up 4-4-2, very deep. There was hardly any times in which Porto crossed our half in that first half, but it's expected. I think they set up not to get humiliated like they did in the first half, in the first leg, sorry. Let's have a look at your comments. Let's see who everyone wants in the second leg. Apologies, I want me big bottle of orange juice. So I either went Harley, nice one fella for joining. I either want a Juventus or a winner from Shakhtar versus Roma. That'd be the perfect draw, winning everyone. Nice one for the comment fella. Ali said there, Shakhtar, Roma, anyone from that. But obviously Roma won against Napoli. There no bluffs, Roma, but obviously Salah's old team. That'd be mad if he went down there. But yes, Jack Zuki, get in, everyone. We're into the last 8, as you can see from the title. First time in about 9 years, we're back in Europe and we're back getting into the latter stages of the Champions League. It's absolutely amazing and beautiful to see Liverpool Football Club progressing in the way in which we are. Let's have a look. Everyone, leave who you want to face in the comment section below. Get involved. I'll read them out. All except Barca. That's from Foxy. Even though I did say before I'd like Barca, the no pushovers. You've got Lionel Messi. For me, personally, the best football player to ever grace the football pitch. But, yeah, there is Ronaldo there, but it'd be a difficult fixture playing against Barca. Ings did well, won some great battles. LFC is my religion. He very much did, mate, didn't he? It was amazing to see him back in a red shirt, given what his experience. But tonight, as soon as he come on, he had a huge impact in the energy. That's a thing everyone kind of forgets about Danny Ings. He's a player which has huge energy up and down the pitch. He's a battler, and he has been a battler over the last 2 seasons with his injuries. But if Firmino was, touch wood he doesn't, but if Firmino was to get injured, I think we've basically got a carbon copy in terms of his energy and his determination, not maybe in quality terms, but tonight Danny Ings done absolutely superb. And for me, he had probably the biggest impact in terms of substitutions. Obviously, Mohamed Salah come on later on in the second half, but let's have a look at your comments, everyone. We got to win the Champions League, trust me. Zuki, yes, lad, that is a positive attitude we like to see. It's our year. No, but I'm laughing, mate, but we should be all confident in tonight's performance. Tonight's performance has showed to a lot of teams around Europe, and it's put a lot of confidence into every single one of us that, Porto didn't really get at us, but the very much Liverpool, it was a very professional performance. Something that is not, we didn't expect that tonight, did we? We didn't expect Liverpool to sit back, but we basically absorbed the Porto attacks and basically tried to hit them on the counter-attack. We did get in behind a couple of times. Liverpool, yes, Sean. Yes, lad, do it. Get in. Last 8. You'll never walk alone, Zuki. Every single one of you will never walk alone. I would love to see Man U versus Manchester City in the next round. David West. Oh, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? If it's not us facing any of the Manchester teams, imagine putting those two against each other in the Champions League knockouts. Woof, that would be naughty. And the scenes when Manchester United get absolutely destroyed by Manchester City, but that would be absolutely lovely, wouldn't it? That would be one hell of a tie. But let's see, Muzzer, or even United, so they can't say it was only the Europa League. Yes, very much so, mate. It'd be a bit of a naughty tie, that, wouldn't it? If we did get drawn up against the Manx, any of them, but Manchester City, they would be new to Liverpool being in Champions League. They haven't experienced Liverpool coming up against Liverpool in the Champions League with an absolute different beast. And we are the kings of Europe in terms of English teams. This is our competition, and any team in England and any team in Europe should fear us. And I cannot wait until it's drawn, everyone. It's going to be so exciting. Let's get to your comments. We average, this is from Muzzy, he's coming out with the stats here. Nice one, lad. Muzzy has said, we average 4 goals a game in the Champions League. Really? I'm not surprised, but what a start that is, mate. Thank you for digging that out. Yet, we still think Real Madrid, Barca are the favourites. And he's put a little winky face there. Nice one, mate. Much love, Sean. We spanked the Manx. Hopefully, I'd love nothing more to get them in Champions League so we can absolutely batter them. But this is from Harley. Think we should go after Jonathan Tah from Leverkusen. He's very much a decent player. But to conclude, really, everyone on tonight's performance, thank you for tuning in and for watching the live stream. It was a very professional performance by the Reds tonight. Wasn't the most beautiful games of football to watch, but it's something that Liverpool need to develop, especially going into the latter stages of the Champions League. There's going to be matches where Liverpool have to sit there, defend, absorb a lot of pressure. But tonight showed to the rest of Europe, as I've already said, that it is possible that we can do it. And but for me, standout players tonight, they all played very well. I'm not going to pick out anyone, but if I was to pick out players, James Milner once again, the legs in and around that midfield. Henderson deserves a shout out tonight, and then Mate Chan, that midfield, he very much played superb. But Sadio Mane could have got on the score sheet. He really should have, shouldn't he? He done absolutely class as well. He was started off the match on the right hand side, but Adam Lallana once again, great to see him getting back. He played superb tonight as well. They all did in terms, but I'm absolutely buzzing. We are into the last 8 of the Champions League. Get in, Red Men. I'm so excited, and I bet every single one of you are. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining me on my live stream. Really do appreciate it. But quickly to conclude on Muzier's comments, if we get an English team, you should do a vid with the other team's YouTube channel if possible. I very much will, mate. But I'm absolutely buzzing. I know it wasn't the most exciting, but lads and ladies out there, Liverpool are into the last 8. Get in! But yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Smash that like button for the Reds reaching the last 8 of the Champions League. No better feeling. Bring on. Come on. Let's have yous. Let's be having you, whoever we get in the next round of the Champions League. Fellow Reds around the world, enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, day, night, whatever. What's the most important thing about tonight is the Reds have progressed. And I cannot wait. Everyone, I'll speak to you very soon. And thank you, everyone, for joining. For joining and getting involved. I really do appreciate it. And thank you, everyone, for the support, watching the video. But yeah, the Reds are into the last 8 of the Champions League. Quickly read off those last comments, everyone. LFC is my religion for the last comment. Milner's cheeky bit of skill was good. Hendo drove them long balls spot on. Yeah. Thank you very much, mate. Really do appreciate it. Get in. You'll never walk alone, everyone. And I'll see you very soon for another live stream. You'll never walk alone, everyone. Ciao.